And Coronation's coming up.
I know, right? Yeah, my girl's going to be singing. That's fun. I'm not going to make it there, sadly, but she's representing, which is cool.
That's cool. I mean, you gotta be like...
Yeah, it's cool. She does those big historical things. It's wonderful. She sang for the president too, you know? She does that. I mean, but listen.
Who's left?
Who's left? I know. Maybe the Pope, you know? So yeah, it's exciting.
Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
I really did not know much about this movie, and now I feel like it looks so good. Tell me about, I mean, look, I played this game on PlayStation when I was a kid. I was like, how are they gonna adapt this into a movie? What do you think it is that makes this movie so special and a good kind of adaptation?
Yeah, great question. You know, I didn't play the game, so I can't speak to that, but I know that hundreds of millions of people did. And I'm always curious as to how they translate a game into a movie. But fortunately, with this movie, we have the true story of Jan Martinborough, who was a young kid from Wales who was so good in the simulator that actually Danny, my character, who was based on a true life marketing executive at Nissan, came up with this idea of taking gamers and putting them into cars because they were so good in the simulator. He was like, what about if we took gamers, put them in real cars and stuck them on a track and see what happens, kind of thing. He was a mad dreamer of as an idea, and it kind of worked, and Jan raced, and to this day races, and he podiumed at Le Mans. And it's so, the story is, whilst we have that great, you know, Gran Turismo title, it's based very much in the true real life story of Jan Martinborough, who's, you know, played by Archie fantastically. So.
Do you ever think about, like, what if you were really good at something and you just never know because you never did it? Like, what if I'm the best disc golfer in the entire world and I just don't know?
I know, I'm always like, I think that's part of the dream machine that we have with this movie, which I think will play so well in the theaters. I mean, I just saw the trailer for the first time here, which was fantastic. But essentially, you know, that idea that any kid can hang on to, like, wait, I could maybe become that good if I get that good and my dedication is enough, and I could actually take it from my home, my living room, my bedroom, wherever you play, into a real car. I mean, it's kind of like the ultimate dream, right? For any young kid who's out there looking to play. So I think that's the realization part of the realization, with a lot of twists and turns along the way, because it wasn't straightforward. And actually Jan's, you know, true life story is full of, you know, twists and turns as life is. So it's cool.
Is there a game you're really good at? Like video game, board game, anything like that?
I wish I could say I played those games. I'm not really, I play chess. So I like chess. That doesn't count though, does it?
You can beat me in chess. I'm really bad at chess.
And it's been a minute actually. I'm not saying I'm any good. I'm just saying I play now and again. But no, not a gamer. Sorry.
That's okay. Everybody games. There's got to be some phone game.
Get into Gran Turismo because I do like to go very fast, and I feel like the simulation is so real that you can kind of take it.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably VR stuff, but.
And when the press tour comes around, they talk about the game, you'll be like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's me. I got it all the time now. I have one in my backyard and I'm doing it in my man cave. All right.
Did you get behind the wheel at all?
Yeah, I have. I did get behind the wheel, yeah.
How was that?
It's awesome. Those cars are insanely powerful, and it's like hang on to your helmet kind of feelings, you know. It's like butterflies. It's good.
You know, April Fool's Day was recently, and I actually almost fell for one about you. It said, Orlando Bloom returning to Middle Earth, and I was like, oh my God, and I clicked on it. And then it was like, April Fools, and I was like, oh my God, why am I on the internet today?
That's hilarious, yeah. Yeah, it's being done really well right now. I can't see where Leggy fits in anymore, but it was a good one.
Did you watch Rings of Power?
I actually enjoyed it, yeah. I thought they did a great job, you know. It's what I was just really, it was just refreshing to be reminded of Tolkien and the world that Tolkien created, you know. I mean, I think there's a reason why the books have been famously so successful, and that our movies were also wonderfully successful, and that the show is doing great things too, because it sort of takes an audience into that world, and that world of Tolkien and that brain, which is like way ahead of its time.
Yeah. Where to next? Where are you going?
I'm actually going to shoot a movie back in my own neck of the woods, so yeah, it's going to be cool.
That's awesome.
Yes, thank you.